and the future of the Nigerian child. Nigeria and the future of the Nigerian child. And we have Nigerian children right here to speak for the Nigerian child on some of the issues. And we are, at the end of the day, going to look at what future just does the Nigerian child have in their own country. What has the country done for the Nigerian child, and what the Nigerian child can do for its own country. So we've already introduced, we have Senator Kiton and Senator Zion, and we have two senators that will be joining us. So let's let our two beautiful senators introduce themselves.
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for having me on your show. My name is Senator Khadija from Kwara South.
Okay, so Senator Khadija from Kwara South is joining us, and also we have...
Good morning, everyone. My name is James Senator Favor from Edo South.
Okay, so Senator Favor from Edo South and Senator Khadija are right here in the studio to join us. So we will not go back to what we've already discussed because of time, but I want us to continue from looking at, we've looked at education, we've looked at education a whole lot, and there was something that the two gentlemen started talking about, which I want us to establish on. Looking at accountability of our leaders. And before we went on that break, the two gentlemen were talking about how our leaders would have had it easy if they start doing things, if they start building their communities. It will be easy for them to get their votes. It will be easy for people to support them. Now, I want us to look at the issue of transportation, because we're going to touch a little of everything that we can touch. Now, issue of transportation, I would like to start with Senator Zion. When we're looking at the issue of transportation, how would you rate that? You might need to pull that mic close to you. How would you rate transportation in this country, and if we're doing well and all of that? So go ahead.
The transportation in this country, I don't even really know what to say about it, but I think it could do better. Yes, it should do better. It can do better, because right now, trying to find transportation in case you are going home, especially if your house is very far, is not easy. It's very, because I go to school by myself, so I know what I'm saying. Because if, like now I stay in Lugbe, so my school is somewhere around Wuse, GSS Wuse.
Yeah.
So if I'm done with school, or let's say I finish anything later than 3 o'clock, because there's a bus that usually comes for us students. So anything after that bus has gone, when you are looking for a car, it's very, very hard, and very, very rare. You have to check to some distance
before you can get
a car. Then when you not find the car, you not start calculating again with the money. And
so transport fare is a challenge as well. Senator Khadija, you want to add to that?
Yes.
Okay.
So there was this day my sister left her workplace around 7 in the evening. She was not able to find the car going to Duse. So later she found the ar, but these people are not even a cab driver. They are kidnappers.
Goodness.
Yes. So when she entered the cab, she was going to Duse. So when she entered the car, they started beating her. Like, they beat her, they punched her, they pushed her to the ground, they kicked her. After doing that, they collected her money, her phones. They even had to call us to transfer 500,000 naira.
So it was like a case of kidnap as well.
Yes, it was like, and it's very dangerous. The government have to do better. Maybe check their plate numbers, try something better, because transportation in this country is something else. I think we should do better.
Okay, so if part of what you're saying, I don't know if, let me add my own small voice, if we can have registered cars to transport people, it would help with solving some of the issues. Now let's look at the quality of roads. Kitan, Senator, the quality of roads, what do you have to say about that?
Well, what I have to say about the quality of Nigerian road is we have good roads, then we have terrible roads.
Okay,
yes,
so,
we have
so there's a divide somewhere.
There's a divide. We have good roads, we have terrible roads. So most of the times when you see our good roads is, let's say, to all these tourist centers to make it more beautiful, or towards the town, yes, like you said. But go to some other areas, especially in Lugbe here, the other side of Lugbe.
Zion just said, oh God.
Like, we have the trademark side of Lugbe, we have the other side. Now, this other side of Lugbe, anytime we have family friends there, anytime we go there to see people, It's always, if it's me and my dad alone, we're always like, Father Lord, hey Lord, let nothing happen to this car. Ah, God, 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 God. Then you now see people with this same road, which is not actually that good. You now see people doing stunts, which can cause life. So I feel like government has to fix their roads. Not only roads in Abuja, roads in every other state. Like if you are traveling, especially if you are traveling on road, it's very, very risky. Like the day we traveled to Lagos on road, when we're coming back, we can't see pothole that is bigger than the car. We had to go inside,
This is
come back
sad.
out. So when you're driving on the road, especially then there's one thing that I did when we're traveling on the road. We have bad roads and we have bad security. So we are hearing that if you travel on road, they kidnap these people, they do that. Anytime we enter bad road, Father Lord, please, nothing must happen. Because at that point in time, if the kidnapper should come, you can't do anything. You can't at all. The road is bad. You can't say you want to move like this, do that. Because you have to stop. You have to enter one portal. You think you are safe. You go to another portal. 2 seconds later, the next portal. I think that the Nigerian government need to work on our roads because we have very good roads and we have very, very terrible roads.
So it's like at some point we'll give it to them that the roads are good, and at
Yes,
some point there are things that need to be done.
very well.
All right. Okay, so you mentioned something, and I want us to briefly look at that before we now focus on the future of the Nigerian child, because we're looking at, in general, where the state of the nation is. You mentioned the issue of security. And I like what Senator Zion said earlier. He said, at least we're still alive. It means that there's some level of security in the country, right? Now, let me ask Senator Favor, what would you say about the security of Nigeria? Yes.
I think that we can definitely do better in areas of security. Like look at Borno State. I'm sure no sane parents will let their child go out because of the way they are kidnapping children, they are killing people. So definitely we can do better and we should do better in our areas of security.
I totally agree with you. And you know, sometimes we've seen it happen in a particular state, and it will be nice if other states can take precaution from what is happening, because part of the effects of the insecurity, now that you've mentioned Borno State, if the issue of the Chibok girls that were abducted from school, which affects, so it's like all our issues can, one issue can affect the other. Now, when we have education, the children are in school and they were abducted from school, it means that it could affect the enthusiasm of other children to go to school. Am I correct?
Yes.
Now, if we have the issue of those girls being abducted, it means that they're out of school, back to where we started our conversation earlier. And it could affect, and now we have the issue of early or girl child marriage, right? Now, do you see, I'm asking the female senators in the House, what would you say about our female leaders? What would you say about our female politicians, female leaders in this country? What have you noticed? Let's hear from you.
Okay. I think that our female leaders are trying. They are trying and they can still do better to protect the rights of the girl child. Like you said that early child marriage, which is wrong, and I think that we can do better in that sector. So if we can reduce the area of early child marriage, the out of school children, the female leaders are trying, but they can still do better.
Okay, so let's hear from Senator Khadija.
The female
Leaders, yes.
they are doing
Talk to the mic.
They are doing very well. Like I praise them. They are trying, but I think we can do better. The issues of the Borno girls now. Some parents will not allow their children to go to school again because when my children go to school, these terrorists will take them, marry them, and some girls don't want to get married early. They want to go to school, be great, do things for their country. So if we say that my child can they are not going to school, this can affect them even mentally,
Yeah.
emotionally, and all this stuff. So I urge the female leaders to do more, to try better, and I think they can do it.
Have you had any experience with any female leader before?
Yes.
Okay, share with us your experience.
The
Okay, describe the person.
She's dark. She has
Is it the
body.
Minister for Women Affairs?
The Minister for Women Affairs.
Okay, that's Dame Pauline Talent. Yes.
She came to this seminar I went for, and I can see, like, she said many things that I think she's a very good leader, and we need more of people like her to be in our country, to help we females, to help children, girls, to talk to them,
So she spoke to you.
advise
Is that what
them,
you're saying?
yes,
Okay.
to advise them, to make them, to see why they can do better, to see why to make we females know that we can do better. We should not look down on ourselves. We should be great.
We should be great. Now let's look at the future of the Nigerian child. Okay, we're going to start with Senator Zion. We are looking at the future of the Nigerian child. We have looked at some of these issues. Education, there's a level that the government has gone. There's where the teachers come in. There's where the parents come in. There's where the child comes in, right? Now, what should we expect so that we can have a better Nigerian child? Because if we are looking at all these issues, there are things that could affect the child, and let me borrow from the words of Senator Khadija. She said it could affect the child emotionally, mentally, and all of that. What can we do? We're looking at, and all of you are going to answer this same question of what can we do to have a better Nigerian child. Remember, a better Nigerian child today is going to be a better Nigerian leader tomorrow. Am I correct?
Yes.
So what can we do, or what should we do to have a better Nigerian child?
Well, if we want to have a better Nigerian child, if we want to have a better Nigerian child,
Yes.
we have to have a better Nigeria first, because
Wow.
it's to train a child is not something that can be done easily. So, number one, even in the current state of our country, the world as it is, there are some things that even you as a teenager or as an adult will be wondering how our children are going to live up, how our children are looking at these things, because there are some things that does not make sense, but yet it looks cool to them. So, in order to make a better Nigerian child, we have to make this Nigeria a good place for them, so that they can actually say, yes, I grew up here. In terms of education, in terms of youth empowerment, so many things. Because, like you said, children, to be called a child, not just from people that are from 12 below. As long as you're giving birth to someone, to that person that gave birth to you, you're a child.
That's right.
So, if your mom sees you as a child, even if you are 40 or you're 50, and your mom is 90, she will still see you as a child.
Yes.
So everyone is a child in their own right. So we have to create this safe environment.
Safe.
Yes, safe and conducive environment for children.
Okay. So let's hear from Senator Favor. How can we have a better? What can we do as a people? To have a better Nigerian child?
Okay. What I think is that providing sound education for the young population is a critical means of ensuring a better Nigeria. So if we can revamp our educational sector, I think we can reduce the number of out-of-home children.
Out of school children.
Out of school children. Like there was a day my dad was talking about the terrorists, that you will be surprised that most of them are teenagers that dropped out of school years back. So if we can reduce the number of out-of-school children, I think we can reduce the opportunity of other children joining terrorists, banditry,
Yes.
thuggery, and all of that. So yes, providing sound education is one of the critical means of creating a better and ensuring a better Nigeria.
Okay, so before I hear from Senator Kito and Senator Khadijat, you two can lend a voice on the program. We just have a few more minutes. Send your text messages to 090-9705-4450. That is 090-9705-4450. And we can take a few calls, and now that we have an extended version, so we can take just a few calls. Parents, please encourage your children to call. It is their program, it is their time, so they can actually lend a voice on the program. Please call us on 090-7353-0044. That is 090-7353-0044. You can also call 090-8766-8888. 090-8766-8888. what can we do to have a better Nigerian child? So I want to hear from the children. Is there anything that has been your heart cry? Is there anything that you wish could be done better? Is there anything that you wish can continue? Because we're not only looking at the bad sides, we're looking at good things that can be done some more. I like what Senator Favor said. She said there are things, good things, and it can be done better. Okay, so if there are good things, let's talk about it as well and where we can do better. So let's pick this phone call. Good morning. Okay, so call us back. Let's get to hear from you. And I would love to really hear from children, teenagers, young adults. I would love to hear from you because it is the Children's Parliament. 090-7353-0044. Senator Kiton, how can we have a better Nigerian child?
Well, for me, just like Senator Zayo said, for us to have a better Nigerian child, we need a better Nigeria. Because not every single thing can be changed during one night.
I agree.
And just like Senator Favor also said, she says the education sector needs to be changed. I also feel that it needs to be changed actually. Then security is also important. The security of the Nigerian child is also very, very key and important. And then letting the Nigerian child make the right decisions for himself or herself is also important, because it's not every single time that a parent makes a decision for the child. The child also has the right to make his or her own decision that can better his own future. The reason the parent is there is they are the guardians. So if he or she makes a decision, the parent is like, is this right or not? Because, like I said, security now, because as a child, as a teenager, going out is not actually easy. If I tell my mom I want to go out now, I have to like call in her every almost 5 minutes to tell her where I am.
Your safety, right?
Yes. So I can't go out freely now. If I'm going out, I have to watch my back. If I'm going out, if I want to enter a taxi now, I have to see who is this, what is this. If I'm going out, I enter this taxi, I first have to snap the taxi or the boat and send it to my mom or my dad or anybody I know before that is, so in case anything happen, God forbid. This is who took me and so on and so forth. So as a Nigerian child, the security and the safety of that child is very, very, very important, because you don't see kids playing again anymore. Before, you see kids going to the neighborhood and they are like running up and down. Now, if you see a child, please, who is that auntie? Where do you know her from? Who is this? Who is that? Why are your parents? All those kinds of issues. So the safety and the security of that child is very, very paramount. It's very, very important. That's what I think.
Okay. So let's get to hear, wrapping up from Senator Khadija.
As we all know, Nigeria is a complex country with a diverse population and a wide range of issues. Some of the issues are insecurity, poverty, corruption, and instability, and also violence. I think, and reducing poverty by implementing policies and programs that promote economic growth and a job creation will also help to have a better future for Nigerian students. Combating corruption and strengthening the institutions and increasing transparency and accountability can also help the future of Nigeria. And improving political stability by promoting democratic governance and addressing ethnic and religion tension can also help, because nowadays democracy is not for government for the people again, because of the discrimination among we Nigerians. And I think discrimination should stop. We should help each other, we should support each other so we can have a greater future for Nigerians. That's what I think.
You know, we've not even talked on the issue of poverty, but then let's just see if we can have one contribution. 090-8766-8888. That is 090-8766-8888. You can also call us on 090-7353-0044. If we can just have one contribution, we'll call it a day on the program. 090-7353-0044. And do you think we should have more of the Children's Parliament? I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so send me a text message on 090-9705-4450. That is 090-9705-4450. Good morning. Are you there? Hello? Okay, so I would like to send a quick appreciation, quick appreciation to our Quizard Show schools. Quizard Show continues next week. So to all the schools in the Quizard Show, Government Day Secondary School in Karu, Africa International College, Kaura, Peace El Shaddai Model Academy in Karu, Stella Maris Boarding Day, and they have a boarding and a day school as well. So you too can be part of that. So if you're a parent, you're wondering where to take your child, please, any of these schools is a good school. We recommend Government Day Secondary School in Karu. That's if you're around Karu. We have Africa International College in Kaura. We have Peace El Shaddai Model Academy in Karu. Stella Maris School in Area 1. And there's a day and a boarding academy as well. Hello, good morning. Are you there? Okay, so I'm going to let just one more chance, any of the contributions. If we can have any of the contributions, then we will call it a day on the program. And please feel free to drop your contributions on the Facebook and YouTube pages. We would love to hear what your thoughts are. We need your feedback to know if this is worth continuing, if we can have the children parliament once in a while. And I'll also want to remind us that if you are wondering what to do concerning your accommodation in Abuja, you need to have a house, okay? Own your own house today, own your property today. Inek Homes is a real estate company in Abuja and providing affordable housing, okay? So if you want to own that house with as low as 1.5 with an initial deposit of 200,000, you can begin your journey to owning your own place from 1.5 to 15 million naira, and you have a 24-month payment plan. You can do it with just 200,000 naira initial payment. That journey begins. Please call any of these numbers for you to get more information. 0706 466 4167. That is 0706 466 4167 or 0708 544 3339. That is 0708 544 3339. And we also sincerely want to appreciate the PDP candidate for senator representing Plateau Central, the candidate for PDP senatorial, PDP for Plateau Central senatorial district, okay, the PDP candidate in the last election. He actually gave us a support. We have Ambassador G.Y. Gotham. Ambassador G.Y. Gotham, we appreciate you and thank you for supporting the children with your support. And we thank you. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. All right, so your final words in just a sentence or two. Let's get to hear from you. What are your final words to the listener? What are your final words? And please set your eyes on that camera and talk to somebody on YouTube and Facebook. So let's start with Senator Zion. Senator Zion, what are your final words?
My final words on this particular show, because I would love to
this plenary.
I would love for us to come back. So if you like,
oh, you would love us to come back, right?
Yeah,
so I'm glad to hear that.
So my final words on this show is that Nigeria is still a developing country, but even though it's not supposed to, was supposed to have been developed already. That's my English correction. It's supposed to have been developed already, because Nigeria, the reason we call ourselves giants of Africa, because apart from the problems we are facing internally, externally, that is outside of Nigeria, we are going places. Look at the music industry. Afrobeat is literally going round the country, round the world, everywhere. Everybody see Hilda Bassi now. She just broke the world Guinness record. We're just waiting for it to be confirmed. But she has already broken it, and she was a Nigerian. So all these things are happening. Most of the problem in Nigeria is just inside. If we can deal with it inside, there's nothing stopping from Nigeria to be a good country.
Okay, so I'm going to cut you there because we just have a minute each. So thank you so much. Yes.
Nigeria is a very great country. We have many talented people. We are blessed with so many natural resources, and I think we should develop more. We should not focus on crude oil and so on. We should focus more on agriculture.
Diversify.
Yes, we should diversify. We should focus more on agriculture, because the outgoing administration of under the President Muhammadu Buhari came with so many promises and expectation. Well, they tried in the production of rice, but it's not enough to feed the population of Nigeria, which is increasing an alarming rate. So I think we can do better. Nigeria should do better. Our leaders can do better. We should also do better.
Senator Favor.
Okay. I believe Nigeria is a great country. As Africa's most populous country and having one of the largest film producing industry, I think Nigeria is a great country and we can do better and we will do better.
That's right. I totally agree with you. And to wrap it up, Senator Kito.
Well, my final words here is that, just like Senator Zayo said, we're a developing country. The only thing that makes us the Africans, the giants of Africa, is our Afrobeat. Is apart from that, like our Afrobeat, and then we have very, very nice and intelligent people, like I said earlier, because I've seen a video of an Igbo guy abroad, one of the best universities abroad in America. He got the overall best students.
That's right.
And then he was actually...
he did the Igbo Kwenu.
Yes. So he was like, so if we have the right base and infrastructure, Nigerians will go far. We will actually go far.
It means that Nigeria has hope and we will not give up. The Nigerian child listening to us right now, you have every right to live a good life in your country, and we wish you all the best. In this celebration of the Children's Day for 2023, we wish that Nigeria becomes a better place and every Nigerian child a better life in their own country. Until we come your way again on another edition of the program, The Children's Parliament, who knows, it might be very soon. If you want to sponsor the Nigeria's Child or you want to sponsor the Parliament, the Children's Edition, please send me a text and say, how can we do this? How can we make this a program right here on Eagles 102.3 FM? Send me a text, 090-9705-4450. That is 090-9705-4450. The leader of tomorrow begins today. It depends on what we do. I'll be right back.